three. 1, 2, 3. Whoa! Quick Kid Productions is an earthquake! It's man.
Whoa.
The 20c.com Quaker Kid Productions interview with Leigh Fisk tonight. That's what we're doing. Yeah, man. Check it out. Check it out. Welcome, Leigh.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes, Leigh Fisk of the hardcore band Raze. We are going. Shooting for 20 Scene Tube episode 5, the web series. If you don't know what we are 20 Scene, okay? This is started off as a zine about, like live music and stuff like that, where I made a tome of appreciation where I would just like document live music shows and stuff like that, and like eventually I kept on coming out with volume 1, volume 2, volume 3, giving them to band members, and it got popular and we needed a website, so we started a fucking website, and then it just grew from there. I've always been doing zines since before 20 Scene, but yeah, mainly print media. We post it free, scans online and stuff like that, distro on there. You can find my email on the website if you want it. But yeah, we moved into video content. We do interviews. This interview, excerpts from it, going to be on the web series Sit Down Special 20 Scene Tube. That's on YouTube. Also, if you want to watch the interview, eventually it's going to be on QKP Media channel, So check that out. And yeah, we're doing it big. Like, I'm so stoked for this. Raze, one of my favorite fucking bands. Ever since I saw you guys, I was like, yes, like I want to like big you up for that, because like you guys were like sort of like true to form Toronto hardcore, you know what I'm saying? Like, I like that, because like, like, I'm not saying there aren't other bands out there doing it, but like, I came across you guys first, and then I started to see other, like Piper Maru, and like, other bands like that, and shit like that, so like, and but you guys were like, really like, as soon as I heard your sound, I was like, yes, this is the kind of shit that, like, happens in DC, or like, whatever the fuck,
Yeah, I'm glad you liked it.
Yeah, definitely. So, yeah, like, we're going to start with the first question here, like where we always start, which is about, Raze, the band you're in. You're the vocalist, and, yeah, so, like, where did Raze start? And this is a two-parter, so give me a little bit of intro on Raze, and tell me if, like, Raze was part of your salad days, you know what I'm saying? If there were other bands, or, that sort of thing.
Right. Yeah, so Raze started in 2019. So I used to play bass for a band called Middleman, and it was like more of a punk band. And then when that sort of ended, that crew got together and we wanted to start a more hardcore band. And then that's what Raze became. So, and yeah, we kind of just like switched instruments, and then I started singing, and yeah, the rest is history. Raze is not part of my salad days, though. Salad days, I was in a bunch of bands. The first one was named Lust. It was a shoegaze band we're from Oshawa.
Sick.
It was great, yeah. Yeah, and I played in a bunch of other bands. The newest one is The Fact. It's like another hardcore band in the city.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's fucking right. So you play other instruments and stuff like that?
I do. Well, I originally played drums. That's my OG. Yeah.
Jeez, but like, you're multifaceted though. Like, I could catch you in a band playing bass or something, eh? Don't.
Yeah, maybe. I'm not good at it, so probably not. But I don't know if anybody's asking me to do that.
Yeah,
I could be a hired gun, if I needed to.
Okay, yeah, I like that. That's awesome, dude. Like, that's good to know. And yeah, you're definitely like awesome vocalist. Like, you seem to just like captivate, and like, like you have your own sort of presence. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could totally see like you being turned into like an animation or like a like a video game graphic or something like that,
Yeah,
and they would be able to like take your moves and like you know what I'm, because sometimes I see vocalists and I'm like they're just like
yeah,
sedentary or something and they don't have their own uniqueness, you know.
right, yeah, yeah. Well, that's sick. I'm glad. I could be a created character.
Well, I'm not trying to like make it like. I'm just saying like you have
I
like
appreciate it. That's nice. That's
presence.
nice to hear. I try, so I appreciate that.
Yeah. Okay, so like tell me about On High and Green Tomorrows and so
Yeah.
that like I know on Bandcamp you guys have 2 releases and
Yeah.
and I mean I'm really interested in hearing about that and as well as the demo. Like how's putting together that fucking awesome EP, dude?
It was great. It was mainly like our guitar player Ben. He wrote 3 of the songs, and then my friend Dan wrote the 4th one. And then we all added our own parts, respectively. But yeah, it was great. We recorded it at Candle Studios. Have you heard of that?
No.
So Candle Studios is like, it's sort of in the Junction a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, it's great. It's a really good studios with friend Dylan Franklin. It was sweet. It was like a really professional experience, which I didn't predict, or I didn't like, which was sort of weird to do a hardcore band and record it like you know what I mean? So, but it was great. It turned out great. It was, yeah, I don't know. It was great. I'm happy with it. So yeah.
But then the demo, was that at the same spot there?
No, we did that ourselves. We recorded that in my friend Noah's basement. Noah from Real World, if you've heard of Real World.
Oh, yeah, they're with homie shit mag.
Yeah, we recorded in his basement. We recorded the like a lot of the instruments, and then we recorded some of them in just our rehearsal space. Just did it ourselves on Ben's computer.
Yeah. If you don't know about homie shit mag, go check them out on Big Cartel. They're fucking sick. They do a lot of hardcore. And yeah, man, I still want to check out New World. Like that's some of their, like they just dropped some stuff or something, right? Real World. That was it. It's like they had that image of the guitar player at the end of the bed or something with the bong. Yeah. That looks really fucking cool. I just haven't had a chance to like.
So heavy.
Yeah, is it?
So heavy. Yeah.
Oh, sick! I can't wait.
Yeah, you gotta see them live when they come back too.
Where are they from?
They're from the city.
Oh, but they're just Okay.
No, I mean like when shows come back, you know.
Oh, okay. I thought like they were out like playing in the States, because in the States they're already friggin' playing and shit. Like they're already doing stuff.
I know. I'm so jealous.
All right. So yeah, this question pops up often, but I'm interested to hear your answer. Any like artistic musical influences, maybe vocalists that you aspire to be like, that sort of thing.
I think Fury is the biggest one. They're really good, and they're a band that I like grew up being really, really into. So that's a big one. Zach De La Rocha from Inside Out and Rage Against the Machine. That's a huge influence on the band for sure. Especially like the lyrics and the energy.
Yeah.
What else? Chain of Strength. We really like.
Chain of Strength is so sick.
It's great. Turning Point. Yeah, I mean a lot of hardcore bands,
Any like local influences or local bands you want to shout out? Just your favorite sort of thing.
Ooh, local. Yeah, Tashme. You ever listen to Tashme?
No.
Tashme. They're so.
Yeah. No, I think I've heard of them.
Yeah.
But like I never like heard their music. What they're hardcore too?
Yeah, it's like hardcore. It's punk. It's punk with like some mosh parts. It's great.
That's sick. Sick.
Yeah, it's the best.
Yeah, Chain of Strength is so good, man. Like,
yeah, really good.
Yeah, like I'm stoked that we connect on that one. That one's like, yeah, man. But yeah, dude. So anything new happening with any of your bands? Anything you want to sort of throw out there? Like, I know it's a hard time for that, but like, yeah, go for it.
So I think Raze is gonna do like a 2-song thing, 2-song tape probably.
Jeez.
Coming out hopefully this summer. So, and then The Fact, which is the other band I play drums in, we're gonna have a promo as well for the summer. So 2 hardcore things coming out. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Sick.
Yeah.
I'm happy Raze is still doing new stuff, man. Like
Yeah.
because you guys got stifled by the pandemic and stuff big time. Like that was
Big time.
Yeah, but I
We
mean,
never did though. So
yeah, you're still doing it. Like that's positive news. That's what I like to hear and stuff. And
yeah.
so okay, we're gonna divert a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Have a little bit of fun and talk about some shit. Like like when I first met you, I'm gonna tell the story of when I first met you.
Okay.
You like we're obviously playing the show at Seascape. Which
Yeah.
which we're going to talk about, and I remember there was this like this zine that was like just like a cutout stapled on the end, you know what I'm saying, and it was like they were giving it out for free, and I was like sick, you know what I'm saying, because like I fucking love zines, so I'm like fucking right on, and I see this thing, I'm like who the fuck did this, like this is cool, it's like it was about a writer and stuff like that, and like I think I fucking have it somewhere. I really should have had it here, but like I have a fucking million zines. But
I gave one right away.
Yeah, like and it was about this. Do you remember the writer? It was a Marxist sort of or socialist. It was a socialist writer. You know what? Fuck. Hold up, I'm gonna get it. It's right fucking here. Like let me watch Peanut Butter. Over here, by the way, I'm your host, Peanut Butter, completely unprepared, about to dive in my zine collection. You guys can see. I keeps my zines right beside my bed. It was actually just on top of it, so I haven't been looking for it. There we go. Look at that.
There you go.
A better world. You know what I'm saying? And it's Michael A. Leibowitz. This is a really good fucking read. If I remember correctly, it's about like not like employing barbarism in like social planning or like that sort of thing, or like society. And like I saw this. I was like, this is fucking cool. Like, and I was like wondering who had it, and it turns out you were putting those out there, and then we did a trade for some merch and this zine, and like I gave you a bunch of my zines and shit, which was really rad. Yeah, what would like so the question essentially is like like let's talk about like the Marxist socialist vibes in your like lyrics and the fact that like I mean you're clearly a fan of this stuff, like what's mine is yours, what's yours is mine, this one goes out to the willfully blind, like those lyrics, like you know what I'm saying, like so go take it.
Sure. So that zine is an excerpt from a book called Build It Now, and it's taking broadly socialist like philosophy and applying it to the present and the future of our world, and it was just a huge influence on me. It's a book that I like just stumbled upon, and it kind of changed things for me, like changed the way I view the world and changed my perspective on things. So, and it's a huge influence on the lyrics, so I just was like, I'll print it, and it can be a sort of accoutrement, tip my hat to what it gave me, I can, so so that stuff has always just been a part of my life, and it's been something that I believe in, and I don't know, I think the biggest thing is like when we just started and I was thinking about things that to write lyrics about, and I was thinking about things that like people get passionate about, or what people write about, I like that's just what came to mind. Like, that's what I was thinking about, and it was I don't know. That's sort of a simple way to say it, but that's kind of it. That's what I get angry about, or like, it's seeing like seeing people work work to the bone, seeing people get spit on, things like that bother me. And
Yeah.
you know, I guess it transferred to things like that, and yeah, to the lyrics. Sorry, that's a convoluted answer, but
No, that's fair enough, dude. Like
Mhm.
that's exactly sort of what I was hoping to hear. Like, in the sense of
Yeah.
like a little bit as to what, like, because like some people are very
Mhm.
like, super methodical and stuff. It's good to
Yeah.
hear. Yeah, it was just the
Yeah.
where you were at the time, and like yeah,
Yeah.
and a bit about Leibowitz and his writing and
Mhm.
stuff. That's cool.
Yeah.
So okay, now I'm gonna
Mhm.
shoot a question your way,
Mhm.
and just take your time with it,
Right.
But what are your thoughts about workers' unions? Like, cause
Mhm.
like go for it.
Yeah. So, um, yeah, that's an interesting question. I am not in one. I was in a workers collective of like uh, Uber drivers in the city. That's my closest thing, and I think that it was like a beautiful thing. I think it, you know, I know you like work can be very very alienating, and it can
Mm.
be very like socially, you know, really grind you down. And I think that a great way to fix that is unionizing and fighting for the things that you need. I don't know. I know your friend. Is it makes beer prices go high?
Yeah, yeah. Oh no, but you know what? Even he might not have said it in the video, but even he agrees that in some instances, yeah, unions are definitely needed, and like yeah, they do serve a noble purpose. I agree with you on
Mhm.
that,
I
right?
think they do a very greater good than. And you know what? If it costs me a couple extra bucks for a beer, to know that they, they're having a good time in the,
Yeah,
I got
no,
the time of it.
I know. I'm not a. You know what? Like,
I know, I'm kidding.
I'm not a bad tipper myself. I tip generously.
There
Okay,
you
you know
go.
what I'm saying? Like, so it doesn't. I'm not a. Yeah, like, but
Hmm.
let's see. Okay, so moving right along, back to the music. All right.
Hmm.
We're gonna take it back to the tunes.
Sure.
January 28th, 2020. This was the show I
Yeah.
met you at. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Sinner holding it down for Ontario. You guys were Toronto boys. You know what I'm saying, with
Hmm.
Raze and
Hmm.
then Forrest and Red Death from the States. What was that whole experience like? Tell me if there's like something I didn't know about what happened, or like how you guys figured out about the show, that sort of thing. Go.
I mean, it was just a great show. I don't know, because I think that what was beautiful about it was that it was some metal bands with, and we're us being the fish out of water of
Mm.
being a hardcore band, So it's really beautiful when you can play to people that normally wouldn't be there to see you, you know, like
Yeah.
like metalheads, but they might enjoy it, they might like it. So that was really nice because we got a warm welcome from a crowd that maybe normally wouldn't have bothered.
Yeah.
And I guess the other thing is that was like the last show. That was the last show I played before
Oh.
everything shut down. That was, I think that was a lot of people's last shows because it was winter, so shows don't, there's not that many anyways. So
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. Weird one, weird one given the context after the fact, but a great show otherwise.
What was? Oh yeah, because it's the last show. Yeah, yeah. But
Yeah.
yeah, no, dude. Like, it's pretty great. Like, Seascape is such an awesome venue, by the way. It's so great that
Yeah.
they're still doing well and stuff,
Yeah.
and like they're gonna be back for sure. And like, but
Mhm.
like yeah, I forget what show it was. I think it was when I saw EKULU and
Yeah.
Illusion from New York
Great.
there. Yeah, like they're so sick. I don't, if you heard of them, like they're so fucking dope. But like, I saw
Yeah.
I saw them play a show, and
Mhm.
fucking I think Scorpio Rising played too that night, and
Mhm.
MILSPEC.
Yeah.
It was a fucking good show, but like they were skateboarding out back in the
Right.
parking lot, like, and I was like, I
Mhm.
didn't bring my skateboard, so I was literally sitting on the balcony like, oh man. Like, but it was pretty fucking rad, dude. Like,
Mhm.
like I know you're into skateboarding. Like, tell me a bit about like your experience with it. Like,
With skateboarding, yeah, it's always been a part of my life.
Sick.
It was the first thing that I did, like my first love, I guess, before music.
Yeah, like your first passion.
Yeah. So I've always just carried it with me. Always been able to just do it. And now, with the pandemic, it was like the only thing to do.
Yeah.
There's nothing else to do. And people weren't outside last summer. Everybody was too scared to go outside, so you could just skate wherever you wanted. It was pretty great.
Yeah. I had too much fun and broke my fucking ankle.
Oh, no.
Yeah, right in the smack dab in the middle of the fucking pandemic. I
Oh,
broke
no.
my ankle. There's a video of it on the Instagram.
Really?
Yeah, there's a video of it, and like literally we were doing this filming, me and my buddy, and I went up on a quarter. I've like kissed the rail on a quarter pipe, like a mini whatever, you know what I'm saying, since I was like 17, 18 or something like that.
Yeah.
I was like fucking 30. Like I slipped out on my tail, you know what I'm saying, and my foot planted hard on the ground and just broke my fucking ankle. And there's a video of it, and like music in the back. It's like it's so bad but so good. I don't know. I don't give a fuck. Like I love skateboarding.
That might be good timing, anyways.
Yeah, it was good timing because
you didn't miss out on anything,
Well, skateboarding didn't distract me. I did a lot of shit after that for QKP and 20 scene, and the main thing is like I broke my ankle for something I love. I didn't break my ankle fighting some war or something, or like, you know what I'm saying, like jumping out of a fucking helicopter like Jimi Hendrix. Even though that is kind of cool, but like, you know what I'm saying. I broke my ankle doing something I really gave a shit about it. You know?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, like, there's one more question. We're veering away from music, but we're just having fun now. You know what I'm saying? And like, Peanut Butter over here, your host, loves Japanese RPGs. Okay, particularly ones for PlayStation 1. Okay, I veer into the PlayStation 2 a little bit. I'm a retro gamer, and like my favorite of which is like this turn-based strategy game called Vanguard Bandits, where the characters fight like to death in these medieval style mecha robot suits like Gundam Wing or something, but back in the day. And like do you play video games? Like what's your favorite video game?
Ooh, probably my favorite video game. Did you ever play Spyro Year of the Dragon?
Yes.
That's a great game. That's my favorite game.
Yeah.
That or Simpsons Hit and Run.
Yeah, both of those I think were like PlayStation. Well, but Simpsons Hit and Run was like PlayStation 2 or something.
Yeah.
Like they had that game on Dreamcast, believe it or not. Simpsons Hit and Run. Yeah, that was a good game. That was a really good game.
Yeah, it's so good.
Yeah, man, and I guess like, I mean, we learned a little bit about you. We learned a little bit about me. We had a nice chat. Raze, check them out. Check Raze out on Bandcamp. What are you guys on? You YouTube too? Yeah, and like definitely thank you so much, Leigh. You are awesome, and like
great to see you again.
Yeah, likewise. This is like, this interview is certainly one of my favorites, man. I literally I can't count how many times I've moshed in my room listening to that on High and Green Tomorrow's tape.
I love it, man. Thank you.
Yeah, so I'm stoked on this, and like I hope you all enjoyed it out there. Hi everybody, hi Mom, and that's it. Enjoy the rest of your evening, everybody.